Red's newest songs, Darkest Part and Yours Again, were really good. And, well, today, February 24th, 2015, today was the day that Red of Beauty and Rage came out. And for this review, this is all that we've been waiting for. I give you Reds of Beauty and Rage. Okay, so this here is the cover of Beauty and Rage. This here is, I like the cover a lot. It's definitely the best cover that Red has ever done, in my opinion. I think it's way better than Release the Panics, Innocence and Instinct, because in my opinion, Innocence and Instinct is probably Red's worst album cover, if you ask me. My second favorite besides this one would probably have to be End of Silence. That or not Innocence, Until We Have Faces. Is this better than Release the Panic? I definitely think so. So yeah, that's the front cover. The front cover, the person on the front cover kind of reminds me of the doctors from Assassin's Creed, the second one at least. But yeah, that's the front. Here's the back. That's what the back looks like. There's just red leaves there, track listing and all that. So it's pretty legit. And yeah, let's open this up. This is what it looks like if you get it. You got the band right here, and just a note, and this is kind of shocking to me, and I'm really disappointed in this, but this is the first Red album that did not come with lyrics. Huge, huge disappointment. And actually, that is probably the only thing that I'm disappointed with in this album, was that it didn't come with lyrics. But, I mean, aside that, everything else is perfect. Here's the disc. The disc is actually pretty cool. That's what it looks like. See? Now, this is like a new style of Red. It's kind of like a mixture of like vocal wise, it's kind of like a mixture of End of Silence and Release the Panic, which, if you ask me, End of Silence was one of their best albums. If you ask me, Release the Panic was pretty good. I think I wouldn't say it's their best, but it's up there, I guess. But yeah, overall, the songs on here are amazing. I just have to say right now, they are amazing. And honestly, I'm just really shocked with what Red has done with some of the songs on here, like Descent and The Forest. Those songs are actually instrumentals, like intros to the next track. Now, I don't know why they decided to do that. I think Red's like, and I could be wrong, but I think Red's like starting to realize, like, looking at other bands like Linkin Park. Not that they're trying to copy Linkin Park or anything, but I think they're just looking at other bands, and you know what? And they're probably thinking, you know what? We're like one of the only bands in the world that don't make instrumentals in their albums. I think the last instrumental by Red we got was the first track on End of Silence, and we haven't gotten an instrumental since. But yeah, to me those instrumentals are pretty cool. I'm glad they're sticking with that style. I like this style way better than Release the Panic. And overall, my favorite songs on here would have to be Imposter, Shadow and Soul, Falling Sky, uh, Gravity Lies. Yeah, those to me are really good songs. Uh, Shadow and Soul, I think that's a really cool song. When I first heard that, that was even before this album came out. It was one of my favorites. That and Darkest Part, and Yours Again, of course. But uh, Shadow and Soul, I think, is a really epic song. Definitely a good fit for this album. And uh, Falling Sky, I think, is a really cool song. I like the music to it. I think it's like a different type of Red style. Like, it does, like, the music doesn't even sound like Red, which is unique. Like, if you hear the music to it, you won't even think this is a Red song. I just think it's really cool overall. So yeah, and the other track I really like, Gravity Lies. I think is a really cool song too. it has like this really cool like slow part in the middle of the song, which is really cool. Red kind of likes to do that a lot. This is like, I don't know what to think of this, but this is a really, really, really good Red album. And do I recommend this? No, I do. No, I'm just kidding. I recommend anybody getting this. It is just that awesome. And this, to me, I think is probably Red's best album yet. And I'm not just saying that because, oh, this is their newest album, so of course you're saying that. No, I really do think this is awesome. Oh, and also to note that, and this is one of the reasons why I think it's the best, is like the album is pretty long. So, yeah. And, you know, like I said, and if you've seen my thought video on Of Beauty and Rage, you know that I said, you know, the 15 tracks, if it's a deluxe edition or not. And turns out there is, I don't think, a deluxe edition. I think the reason there's 15 tracks is because there's a couple instrumentals in here, so they kind of, you know, kept, you know, sticking with the this. So yeah, 15 tracks. I think it's pretty reasonable. It's kind of long for a Red album, but it's whatever. I really like this album overall, and I recommend this album 100%. It is just that great. And if you see this anywhere, get it. You can get it at Family Christian Bookstore, which is where I picked up this one today. You can get it maybe at FYE, even though the FYE in my area closed. You know, that's why I got this one at Family Christian Bookstore. But yeah, you can look there. You can get it off of iTunes or something like that. You can maybe try Walmart. I don't know. But overall, guys, I recommend this album to anybody, especially if you're a Red fan. If you're a fan of Red's older stuff, like End of Silence and Innocence and Instinct, this is a perfect album to get back into because it's very similar to that style. And overall, guys, I am not disappointed with this album overall. I think it's very, very good. And yeah, definitely check into this. And if you don't know Red, check out this album because you just can't dislike this album. It's awesome. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all later.